Good morning, guys. It's
8:51 a.m.
It is 8:51 a.m. and this is the second time we got waking up this morning. We woke up at 6 a.m., which wasn't bad, and we slept around 1 a.m.-ish, so about 5-ish hours of sleep, I guess. Isn't it, princess? Today I thought I'd just, pick up the camera and do a little bit of a mini vlog and, let you guys take a peek into, the morning kind of routine-ish of a new mum-ish kind of thing, and just have an honest conversation about motherhood so far. I've been a mum for a whole 2 months, and it has been it's been a whirlwind, I'm not gonna lie. I've had emotional days, I've had happy days, I've had really down days, I've had stressful days, I've had overwhelming days. I thought I'd just pop up the camera and have a little chat with you guys. But how are y'all doing? Hi, mama. So this one's a bit playful, so I'm thinking I'm gonna probably play with her for a bit and then feed her and then put her down for another nap. But usually when I put her down to sleep around 7:30ish, usually she'll sleep till about 10-11ish. But today she wants to be waking up at 8:30 or 8:50. Ain't it, princess? Yeah. And now she's smiling. Girl. Yes, mama. Uh-oh. What are you doing? So I thought I'd let you guys know about this pump. I got it from Amazon and I love it. So it pretty much has 3 modes: stimulation mode, massage mode, and pump mode. And you can literally change each mode it's on whilst actually changing how intense it is for each mode. And this is what I pretty much use to pump. And it goes all the way up to 9. And yeah, so the bars will show you how charged it is. It comes with a regular USB Samsung charger. And yeah, I really like this pump. Honestly, it's made life a lot more easier for me. Okay guys, so I've just given baby girl to her dad and I'm gonna get started with cleaning the kitchen. I'm telling you, I never knew my house could get this messy. What? There's bottles everywhere, there's bottle lids everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try clean up a bit. So the whole plan was that I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so clean and film. So I thought I'd give you guys pretty much an update on how motherhood is going so far. Let's start with breastfeeding. So this morning after I fed baby girl, I went to pump for half an hour. This is what I got. Can you see that? A drop of milk. Breastfeeding has been pretty much the hardest part and the most mentally draining part of this whole process. So pretty much I kind of expected that once I gave birth that I just pretty much breastfeed, and that was not the case. Number one, girl, I was not expecting the level of pain that came with breastfeeding. I was not expecting that. I literally thought that I'd pop her on the breast, she'd take it, it'd be cool, great. To be honest, when I started, her latch was pretty amazing. She latched on pretty well. No, she latched on really well. She had a strong latch. But what happened was that where I had a lot of family over and stuff like that, and the main aim was, for my recovery and for me to be healed and stuff like that, and I wanted other people to be able to, interact with her and feed her, I ended up giving her way too much reliance on the bottle. So she's so used to feeding with the bottle and not with my breast. So what happened is that so from the beginning my milk supply wasn't that great, but whenever I'd pump, I'd get at least, let's say, 4 ounces in a day. When I pumped, I'd get 4 ounces in a day. So what I do is that I'd build it up and I'd be able to give her 1 full bottle of breast milk per day when she was younger. But as she grew older and breastfeeding started to become a bit more of a task, I myself started giving her the bottle more. And recently it's really been affecting me because honestly, the bond that you get with your child when you're breastfeeding them, it's indescribable. And I really just started regretting the fact that I started giving her too much bottle. So I thought, okay, I need to switch her from the bottle back to the breast. That has been so challenging. because in general I think my milk supply was quite low anyway. And so in order to increase it, I started taking fenugreek. So I take fenugreek tablets, I have mother milk tea, and I also have Boobix, the biscuits, the cookies from Boobix, to increase my milk supply. And I also have Oggy like all the time. And in terms of increasing my milk supply, it hasn't been doing the best, but yeah, I haven't really seen a change in my milk supply per se. So when I made the decision to switch her from bottle to breast, it started to get quite tasking because I knew I had to like pump more regularly. So before, when I was pumping like 4 ounces a day, I'd be pumping like twice a day. So in 2 sittings, I'd get 2 ounces in the morning and then 2 ounces in the evening. And then that's what I'd basically give her when she was younger, because she had about 4 to 5 ounces. But then where I started pumping less, and I was giving her my breast less, she was obviously getting used to the bottle. And so recently, trying to put her on my boob has been so tasking. And I think the most hurtful part of the whole process is when, you know, your baby actually rejects your boob. So it got to a point where she literally started crying like whenever, up until literally yesterday. Whenever I put her on my boob, she would just start screaming and crying and bugging out. Like, she literally hated my breast. Like, and it's not a nice feeling to know that, okay, like, your baby doesn't want your boob, like your baby don't want your magical milk, she don't want it, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the best. And obviously with the bottle, where the milk comes out way faster than the breast, you know, in terms of her patience and stuff, she doesn't really have the patience to, you know, be sucking at it, because I researched it, and apparently, like, when babies are breastfeeding, they're working 40 muscles in their face. And so I can imagine that, you know, she ain't trying to do all that. She's just trying to eat and go to sleep. Do you know what I mean? So I've been trying to do that. And literally, guys, I literally had like, I've been trying for like, let's say about a week, probably more than a week. And yeah, there was no progress being made. I'd pump and I wouldn't even get an ounce. Like, I'd be getting, let's say, what, like a quarter of an ounce each time. And so what I done, and the thing is, yeah, I didn't even believe that this would work. So yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, when I was trying to get her to like at least suck on my breast, so when I was researching it, they say that, you know, in order to get her to basically latch on again and get familiar with your breast again, that you should pop them on the breast when they're fed and they're happy. So I'd feed her formula, she's fed and happy, then about an hour after that, I'd go ahead and I'd put her on my breast, and you know, she'd start sucking on it, but she'll be looking at me like, your mom, what's this kind of thing? And so there was one time where she was getting really frustrated, and then I was like, to my husband, should I pray? And he was like, what do you mean, should you pray? Obviously you should be praying about the situation, have you not prayed? And I was like, not intentionally. And so that day I literally prayed, as in I prayed with my whole heart, and I'm not even kidding you, 5 minutes later she latched onto my breast and she was sucking at it for 5 minutes. Okay, not 5 minutes, let's say about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys, the breakthrough. Listen, mums, rejoice with me. Oh my gosh, like that, oh, I was so happy. Like, she had not done that. The max she would suckle at my breast for would be like, what, 20 seconds, and she'd start bugging out. So that was the first piece of progress that was made. But then after that, you know, like sometimes she'd come off it, and it's like, to not be able to breastfeed your child, it's emotional. Like, I never thought I'd be emotional about breastfeeding. Like, it's really emotional, because it's like, you don't get, like, your body was made to do this and you don't get to do it. So it's like that bond you desire to have with your child, it's almost like it's getting cut short. And I was literally at a crossroads thinking, oh, should I give up? I don't know. Because, you know, it got to a point where it was really affecting my mental health. Like, not even, like, it has been affecting my mental health. Like, I just, like, whenever she rejects my boob, I just feel so, not empty, but I just feel so defeated. Defeated is the word. Like, I'd feel so defeated. Like, is there a point? Like, I'm pumping every 2 hours, I'm putting her on my breast as much as I can, and I'm trying to balance all of this with keeping a clean house. I'm trying to continue working on business because we work from home, just trying to just keep a routine and keep my mind sane. And it has been so difficult. So yeah, it was really affecting my mental health, you know, and I'd just be so defeated. Like, I just walk around the house feeling defeated, like I just wouldn't want to do anything, because like my only goal is to get my baby girl to breastfeed. Like, that is my goal. And you know, like when she wasn't taking her breast, it's like I started regretting all the decisions I had made. Bearing in mind, she's only like what, she's only 9 weeks old, but I started regretting everything, thinking, oh, if only I had done this, if only I had done that. But you know, after speaking to some mothers, especially on Instagram, I was really encouraged to like try again. So yeah, so this morning actually was the second breakthrough, guys. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. So basically this morning, she was crying for her usual feed. So she gets up about 6 AM and she was crying for her usual feed. So what I done was I popped her on my breast, and guys, she started sucking. She started drinking. She drank for about, let's say, she was drinking on and off because she was obviously getting frustrated at the fact that the milk wasn't flowing as fast. So I did top up with some formula in a bottle, but the fact is that I'm making progress and I'm excited about that, and I thought I'd share it. So the whole point of this channel is transparency. My heart for it is to be a safe space for women, and as a mother there are so many emotional moments, and I really want to share it to encourage and to just put it out there and to let you know that, you know, if you're going through it, you're literally not alone. Even now, trying to put her from bottle to breast, I realized that I don't know, maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but there isn't as much information. There isn't as much information on like transitioning them. I also bought nipple shields from Tommy Tippy, and it was awkward because it's like the nipple shields and my nipple, like my nipple isn't as big as a nipple shield, so that wasn't really working out with her. But yeah, bit by bit, I guess, it's getting better. I will update you guys on any more progress that she makes, but it is getting better, and I am really excited at the fact that she is, you know, sucking for longer periods of time. Like, that is a win in my book. I'm sorry, but yeah. But what else has been going on in new motherhood? Routine. Can we discuss routine? What is a routine? How is a routine? Why is a routine? Do you get what I'm trying to do? There is no such thing as a routine right now in my life. Not speaking generally, but for me in my life, girl, what is a routine? Why is a routine? When is a routine? How is a routine? Literally, like, I've never been so routineless in, actually no, I lied. When I was pregnant, bruh, I would wake up, listen, I would sleep at like 7 AM, wake up at like 3 PM, take a nap at 4:30, wake up at 6 PM, eat, sleep again at 8 PM, wake up at 9 PM, and then stay up till 6. So when I was pregnant, I had no routine either. But now it's like a routine it's non-existent, and it's a bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult because where I'm obviously at home and myself and my husband run a business, we pretty much work from home. But when you have a baby and, you know, you're still figuring things out, etc, etc, it's difficult, because it's like to try and find the time to even work right now. What is that? You know, I'm grateful for, you know, friends and family, they've been helping me out and stuff like that, but sis, I don't know what a routine is. Like, any mums that are watching this, if you have any tips on a routine, please let me know. So on my labor and delivery video, someone left a comment asking me to talk about like postpartum and whether, you know, baby is what I expected and stuff like that. I'm paraphrasing, I have mum brain, sorry, but yeah, if mum brain is a thing, I'm claiming it, because my brain is like, guys, I don't even know what days of the week it is. It's actually embarrassing. Like, yesterday I thought it was Tuesday, it was Saturday. Anyway, so I thought I'd answer that here. So in terms of like whether it was what I expected and, you know, bringing baby girl home and stuff like that, I think the biggest shock for me when I was in the hospital was how much breastfeeding actually hurt. Like, your nipple literally gets so sore, and I just wasn't expecting the pain. Like, was not expecting the pain. But what really helped me was buying them nipple creams. So I used the Lanis Snow nipple cream, and I used the Medela, or was it Weleda nipple cream, and that really helped. So I don't know about you, but me, I had never ever heard of cradle cap. What is that? What is cradle cap? So one day I was running my hands through baby girl's hair, as you do, and I just started seeing these like it's like, it almost looked like a dry scalp, but it was like flaky. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, like what is this? Bearing in mind that before that she had heat rash, her skin peeled off, like her skin, like her cheeks started peeling off, like she had a really bad rash from her cheeks all the way to like her head. It was on her eyelids. It was like a really red rash, and I was bugging out. I don't know if any new mums can relate, but listen, whenever anything happens, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I do the most. So I was really bugging out. So she had just dealt with heat rash. She has dry skin. Obviously because she was overdue, they said that she'd have dry skin. Not too sure that's why, but she had dry skin. I had just dealt with, you know, curing her heat rash and stuff like that, and now she had cradle cap. At this point when she got cradle cap, I literally felt like I could not catch a break. I had never heard of it. So in terms of like the amount of things that babies go through when they come out of the womb, in terms of like their skin and changes, yeah, like I was not expecting that at all.
Right. Yeah.
Cleaning and brushing her bottles. I'm talking cradle cap and like all the things I didn't expect and expected and blah blah. But yeah, so I'm talking about like cradle cap, heat rash. What else did she get? That was it, innit? Cradle cap and heat rash. And now she has excessive dry skin. I would call it excessive. Pump break. I might as well call this vlog Head Scarf Chronicles because bruh. Anyway, so earlier when I showed you guys my breast pump, this one which I got from Amazon, the reason why I loved it so much is because after giving birth, especially once you start breastfeeding, your nipples are sore, everything is sore, your body is sore, like everywhere and everything is sore. So the reason why I got this particular breast pump is because of what I showed you earlier, which is the fact that you can put it on a stimulation mode, a massage mode and a pump mode. At first I had bought a Mothercare hand pump and I was really scared of using that because I just couldn't bring myself to literally like place the pump on my thing and start pumping my, like start like pressing it, because I just like whenever I thought of doing that, all I could think about was pain. And because there was like no levels to it, I was really like frightened. I was really frightened about using that to start pumping, which is why I went for this pump in particular, because you can start it off at a really slow level. So the stimulation level is pretty much just to like stimulate your breast, and you can put it at level 1. It's really nice and soft, and you can pretty much like just increase the levels as you go along. And the second mode is the massage mode. So the massage, it pretty much acts as a massager for your nipples, and so you can change the how intense it is by changing it from number 1 to number 9, increasing it as you see fit. And then the last mode is the pump mode, which usually starts at number 6, but you can bring it down. And basically what I love about it is that you can pump to your comfortability and you can pump to your convenience. So if you're not ready to like pump like intensely, you can work with the breast pump. It pretty much goes at any pace you set it at. And that's why I really love this breast pump, because I was so scared at first to start pumping, but I was able to adjust it to my needs, and yeah, I love it. So I noticed I didn't close out yesterday's vlog. What happened was that I finished cleaning up the kitchen and I ended up going out for a date night with a friend. We went to Wagamama's. Ugh. Listen, like whenever I talk about Wagamama's to my friends, like they're always like, oh, it's dead. Wagamama's is so nice. Like I had the chicken and pad thai, and then I had these like prawn things and breadcrumbs. Oh, it banged. It was so nice. But I went out for a date night, and I was out for about, let's say, 6 hours, so I wasn't able to obviously breastfeed within that time, and I forgot to take my pump, so I couldn't pump on the way as well. So I hadn't pumped or breastfed in all that time. But when I got back, I was still so tired from the morning that I had, so I didn't breastfeed her, nor did I pump. I just went straight to bed. And then this morning I was still like super tired, so I didn't breastfeed her either. So all them times I gave her a bottle basically. So it's only now, and it's 12 o'clock, she's still sleeping, that when she wakes up now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to like breastfeed her, see how she does, if she latches on, if she takes it for a long time, etc, etc. But all in all, I think I haven't breastfed or pumped for about 10 hours. But obviously I'm trying to increase my supply here. Also, I've got some mother's milk tea in here, just to let you know. So I haven't pumped or breastfed in 10 hours, and honestly in my chest I'm like, oh my gosh Nikki, why? But I'm gonna take it easy, you know, take it easy, relax, and just go with the flow and go at my own pace. Also today I am working out with my friend. I don't know if any other mums experienced this, but after I had given birth, within like, let's say like 7 days, within a week, I basically lost everything. Like I dropped so much weight, like I was looking snatched, I'm not gonna lie. And then like 2 weeks later, it all just came back on, but like pounds, like I feel so much heavier. And I'm not trying to put pressure on myself to lose weight, but like the feelings I have, like, you know, when you can feel yourself getting quite heavy and you don't like it, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm gonna start working out today, but I'm the kind of person, I don't know if anyone else is like this as well, but I'm a gym body, so I love going to the gym, I love doing classes. Like I'm not the kind of person that's like, yeah, let's do a home workout, or yeah, let's start jogging on the pavement. I am not that girl, but my friend is, so I'm doing it her way. Number one, because it's cost effective. Number two, I'm a pure gym person. My husband is here. I can hear music outside, only him. Anyways, before he comes in and interrupts me, yeah, so gonna go work out. Wish it was the gym, but it's not. I'll get over it. But yeah guys, let me know if you like this video, if you enjoy like day in the life videos, kind of like chatty vloggy videos, the whole transparency thing. Let me know and I will create more videos like this. Also, I have a few topics that I wouldn't mind talking about, such as transitioning from a wife to a mother, you know, the changes in your marriage when you have a child. So let me know if you guys will be interested in that content. If you enjoyed, why is this guy revving? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want more content like this, just leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.